white guys in this group.
But I
there
guarantee,
is no connect to
not
us.
at all. But there will be at some point in time.
That's
will.
the thing. I don't want there to be. I do not want there to be. Because then it is just Bullet Club.
That's true.
It makes it unique to Japan. Like, they're all Japanese guys. That's for them. If they want to come over and do some stuff with ROH, then fine, we'll wear the t-shirts and cheer them on.
Well, that'll happen anyway.
But I don't want there to be, like, just a bunch of white guys. Like, Elgin is now part of Los Angonables. Like,
Well, I don't think it'll ever be fucking Elgin.
But you know what I mean.
Yeah, no, I know what you mean. I agree.
I feel like the whole point of Bullet Club was Gaijin guys.
Well, yeah,
with
that was
one Japanese guy.
Well, yeah, that was the original point.
I don't want this to be all Japanese guys and one white guy.
Well, again, it worked for Bullet Club, so I'd be fine with that. You throw one white guy in there.
Also, I don't want there to be a lot of guys. I want this to be
I agree
a
with
smaller
that.
group.
I agree with that.
I want this. There's 4 guys now.
Yeah,
maybe a 5th, maybe
5.
But that's
I would
it.
say limit it at the very most. Limit it at 6.
That's the roof.
Yeah,
I think that's
do not go any higher than that because what you've got now is great, but you do not want to overpopulate. If you've learned anything from the NWO, it's that you don't overpopulate. Bullet Club has done all right with keeping their number down. Still a high number.
They've inflated by 2.
They inflated by 2 this week, but
that's for ROH
okay,
purposes because some of these people are coming over.
Yeah,
like Yujiro and Fale are going to stay in Japan.
And also keep in mind that they lost 3.
Yeah.
So getting 2 back's all right because we're used to the number where it is, and they got 3 back now because Tonga's brother, he's now he took 1 spot. We got 2 more guys. There's the other 2 spots, and that's it.
But overall, Wrestling Tentaku was a solid show.
It was.
I do like how you're now pushing the Chaos, Los Angonables feud.
Yes.
And you get some old guys in there getting title shots.
Yeah.
One of them
got a title. Like, come on, that's amazing.
For I don't know. Again, we don't know what the throwaway show and what's not really a throwaway show, but this was a really solid show for a fucking Tuesday.
Yeah.
So,
exactly. It was a Tuesday, and we got a good, solid wrestling show. So,
and then these guys come over to fucking these parts, North America, Chicago Ridge,
which we should have been at. Should have been in Toronto.
Should have been the May 11th.
First time it's never been in Toronto.
Global War show, yeah.
We're
getting
they
TV
actually made a point
tomorrow?
on Wikipedia. They made a point of saying this is the first time it hasn't been in Toronto.
Yeah.
TV tapings are tomorrow, I believe, which we're not going to either because, well, they're charging too much now.
Well, I also got work.
So do I.
So there you go.
Yeah, I'm working outside of the city.
Yeah,
you got work, and
but the good thing is TV taping. So this is all.
So we're going to see it anyway. And again, like it was literally, and I don't necessarily want to harp on it, but seriously, it was over twice as much as it was last year.
You know what? They're getting big time.
But fuck that, man. Fuck that. That's too much.
Either way, that aside.
Yeah.
Sour Grapes aside.
Yep.
We'll talk about the show.
Yeah, that's
Match
all it is,
number
by the way.
1. Yeah. Dalton Castle. Fucking yeah!
Yes.
You know how happy I was when he won?
Oh, dude, I was so happy.
Dalton fought Adam Page,
Castle.
Roddy Strong, and ACH in a 4-way.
Yep.
Winner gets a shot at the TV title, and fucking Dalton Castle won.
Fucking Castle.
He has arrived.
Yes.
Number 1 contender.
Dalton Castle may win a title. Probably not. But he doesn't need to.
You know how stoked I was when he won that match?
I was so happy. Oh, it was awesome.
Again, I'm not sure how they do these things. I don't like this. It's a fatal 4-way, but you have to tag in,
I don't understand it. It's their own rules. I don't know where the hell it came from, but I don't get it. It didn't matter because I mean, even tag matches in Ring of Honor are all the same.
Yeah,
like, they tag when they feel like it, so it didn't really matter.
But Dalton wins.
Dalton Castle.
Dalton pulls it out. I liked how Roddy was going to win, but then Dalton comes in. Hits the banger ring on Roddy on top of Adam Page.
Which would look really cool, yeah.
Roddy out of the ring, Page pins Page. He gets the win, and Roddy's pissed, but whatever. And Dalton Castle is a number one contender for a title in Ring of Honor.
Yep, that's insanity. I did have to laugh, though, because when they came out of... And this was just, like, me noticing, I'm like, really? Couldn't cut to something else, but... When they went to the replay, and then they cut back to the shot of the boys, and the boys just dropped character, and they were just sitting there having a conversation. I'm like... Guys, cut the fucking camera. Somebody fucked up, all right? That was hilarious.
Either way, Dalton gets a win.
Yep.
Match number 2, Liger and Berger. Beat the Addiction.
I mean...
Excuse me. We don't get it.
It's a comedy thing. I don't get it.
We don't get Burger.
No.
We don't get Cheeseburger. Why he's so popular. No. We don't get why the Japanese guys fucking love him.
Yeah.
They love him.
They love them some Cheeseburger. I don't get it. I mean, is it just because he's skinny?
I guess.
Like... and this is not the first time I've seen this fucking gimmick. Like, I've seen this gimmick 100 times. Why is cheeseburger so goddamn special?
I don't
get
know.
it, right? It's not my thing. I don't get it.
Liger Burger beat the Addiction, whatever.
Yeah.
And then the Addiction beat up everybody.
That's fine.
Because they got mad because they lost a cheeseburger.
I would too.
Match number 3.
Yeah.
War Machine, Briscoes. This was a war.
Yeah.
You know what? I was getting worried because this match started off real slow and real late, like
and
sloppy.
I didn't expect, I was thinking the same thing. I'm like, this is going to be ugly and not in a good way.
As this match was going on, it got tougher and uglier, but in a better way.
Yeah.
Like
it started making sense. Like
it turned into a Haas match, basically.
I think it was just them trying to figure each other out. That's all it was.
And the Briscoes did carry War Machine to a really solid match. You know, the ending of this match was great.
It was.
Where, like, you think War Machine's going to lose, and then no.
Yep. They squeaked out a win at the very last second.
They squeaked out a win, which is because they can't just be world beaters every time.
No,
they have to, certain teams, they're going to just have to squeak by.
Yeah, and this is arguably the biggest tag team in Ring of Honor history, so... You know, if you're gonna beat the fucking Briscoes,
they made a deal of like they've never beaten the Briscoes ever.
Yeah.
So
this has to be a thing, and they did a good job.
And credit to them because, like I said, this match started off bad.
Yeah, it really did.
And this again personal. Like I still had a taste of like the Liger match with Burger and Addiction.
That was the other thing. Because that's the thing. Because like this match was going like the Burger Liger.
Not that match was bad. I just didn't care.
It was just like it was something I didn't want to see. So then when you're getting to this match, which no offense to them, I didn't really want to see this either because I'm not, as we've mentioned before, I'm not sold on War Machine at all.
Yeah.
So the fact that they have the title and they have this big following is just completely lost on me. So agreed. Much like you, I just sort of looked at it and went, well, all right, we're getting this match. I like the Briscoes, but... And then when, like you said, it started out and it was just not good, I'm like, this is going to be fucking terrible. So
but
I'm glad that they were able to pull it out. Yeah,
they pulled out a really solid tag match. War Machine gets the win. They keep the tag titles.
Yep.
They don't got them anymore, but we'll get to that on another day.
Yeah.
What happened the next day.
That's fine.
But this match was great.
Yes.
Fantastic. Match number 4.
Yep.
Tatsuya Naito.
Yep.
Heavyweight champion of the world in Japan. Facing Kyle O'Reilly.
Yep.
Solid fucking match.
It was.
And this is big for Kyle O'Reilly because he held his own against the world champion.
He did.
And make no mistake, the IWGP Heavyweight Championship is still a prestigious.
It really is.
It might be one of the only prestigious world titles left in wrestling.
It pretty much is, yes. No, I would absolutely
like maybe
agree
this and the Ring of Honor world title.
Yeah, it's pretty much the only ones that anyone gives a rat's ass
and
about
maybe
anymore.
the AAA Mega Championship, but that's it.
Even
3 belts
then,
and like
3 belts.
how many
in
companies?
Like, oh god, I don't even know.
You
how
know,
many
WWE,
titles.
TNA, and even the NWA title.
Yeah, nobody cares, especially the NWA. Actually.
So if you go toe to toe with, and
with,
you can go toe to toe because Tetsuya Naito's a smaller guy. He's
really
not
is.
a fucking.
He's not a big powerhouse,
big
you know. So it's like it's one of those things where you can have people like Kyle O'Reilly go against him, and it looks fine. And again, they can pull out these amazing matches, and they're believable. It's great.
And of course Naito gets the win.
Because
But it was a fight. It was a struggle. There was no squash here. It wasn't. There was no Evil or Bushi or anything. This was just a one-on-one match, and Naito just got the better of him, which is good because he's still world champion.
Yeah.
But Kyle O'Reilly, like again, he's going into another Super Juniors tournament. He's got to look strong.
So
he did just that.
Yeah, he looked great.
Okada and Moose.
Yeah.
Versus Tanahashi and Elgin. Great.
Yeah. Not that I'm surprised.
I love how Okada's really like he thinks Liger likes Burger. Fucking Okada loves Moose.
Yeah, he seems to be a huge fan. I mean just fucking.
And I love that though. I love how like these fucking Japanese guys who like it's a big deal in Japan. Like these guys are big fucking deals in a country where it's a sport.
Yeah, where it's actually treated legitimately.
And for them to come here and look at these pro wrestlers and go, I like you. I like what you do.
No, that's definitely
that's
big
an
thing.
honor.
Yeah, that is definitely an honor because again, these are people who've grown up respecting this thing, which is not something
like
you see in North
Tanahashi
America.
loves Elgin.
Does.
Okada loves Moose. Liger loves Cheeseburger.
Yep.
That's great to see these fucking real life sports athletes.
Yeah.
As they are viewed in their country.
Yes.
To come over here and look at these guys and
be
go,
like, this guy is the thing.
Us.
And you got to imagine like the guy that they're trying to put over, there's probably going, oh my god, this is amazing. Like seriously, this is awesome.
Oh, Elgin, like I said, I honestly think if it was up to Elgin, he'd just live in Japan.
He would. I'm sure he's trying. There's no doubt in my mind he's trying.
But this match was a solid tag match. There was a couple Moose sucks chants, which is unfortunate.
Yeah, I wish that would give up. But again, I don't think it's that. I think it's like the Cena sucks. I don't think it's as much.
I just think it's people just don't like him because he's a football player.
I don't even think that. I think it's just a chant now.
I honestly think it's these because there's only a handful of them in the crowd.
That's right.
It's a bunch of guys who just didn't grow up wrestling in a gym. So I'm going to boo you.
That's true. Yeah.
Unfortunately, there are guys out there, like, if you didn't grow up wrestling in front of 10 people, you didn't earn your way, so fuck you, football player.
That's true.
It's an unfortunate way to look at it.
It really is. I mean, that's the thing. Like, you would think talent is talent, but that's not how wrestling fans are.
And fuck, like I said, Moose did it right. He went to ROH first.
Yeah, like, that's how you do it. He could have gone to WWE.
And he might.
Yeah.
Because his contract's coming up, and he might just go.
He will.
But at least he started with...
Yeah. He started learning the craft in the best possible place. You know what I mean?
So Okada and Moose get the win because, again, it's still Okada.
Yeah.
But it was a solid tag match.
It really was, yeah.
There's a lot of tag matches on the show. A lot of tag matches.
Makes me happy.
Which is good, because like I said, you and me, tag team fans.
Yeah. Absolutely.
Match number 6, TV title. The notorious... the infamous Bobby Fish. Notorious Conor McGregor. The infamous Bobby Fish.
Yes.
Getting his own nickname.
The infamous Bobby
Taking
Fish.
on Tomohiro Ishii.
Yep.
This was a wrestling match.
It was. Yeah, they wrestled a little bit.
Yeah. And I love how fucking Ishii just... He kicks guys in the head.
Yeah.
Just to do it. Just to fucking... What are you going to do? What are you going to fucking do? Huh? What are you going to do?
And
then you get all riled up and you try to fight back and then he throws his head at you like a goddamn wrecking ball and boom.
That's the thing. What are you going to do? Like, imagine you're Bobby Fish and he's just like, he's poking like, what are you going to do? What are you going to do? You going to stand up to that? Because I'm not.
Because he fired back with forearms and then he literally just went, boom!
Yeah.
And headbutt, and Bobby Fish crumpled.
Well, yeah, because Ishii's a fucking monster.
Because Tomohiro Ishii is a bowling ball with legs.
Yes. He's gonna kill you. And you just have to try and not die. That's what you do in these matches.
And they throughout the whole match, they were like, he's never tapped out.
Yeah.
In 20 years. And they really hammered that point home. He never tapped out. He never tapped out.
How this is gonna end.
And it comes to the end of the match. Bobby Fish climbs on top of him, sinks in a choke, and he sank in a choke.
Oh, yeah.
Ishii turned purple.
Yeah, because Ishii ain't going to sell this.
He started to, like...
Yeah.
Like, he started spitting up.
Yeah, because Ishii told him, I'm sure, like, you do this.
Oh, put me to sleep.
Yeah.
It's okay.
Yeah. Like, here's the end of the match is that, and I'm sure this was done backstage, of like, the end of the match is, you're going to put me out. You got to put me out.
Yeah.
Like, no, I know. No. You put me out.
No, I want to turn purple.
I go purple now. Like, that's what happens, because I'm fucking Tomohiro Ishii, and no one will believe it unless you do it. Yeah, I don't tap, so this is what you got to do.
So Fish put him to sleep.
He did.
And won the TV title.
He absolutely did.
And I was so happy.
Yeah, it was great. Well, of course you were. I'm sure you were like, fucking...
I'm like, yeah! If my wife wasn't in the room, I would have been, woo! Right around and do a victory lap around my apartment. But she would have been like, what are you cheering about? And I would have told her, and she would have been like,
yeah.
I question everything I've done up to this point.
So, married you, huh?
So I kept it to a minimum of,
Yeah, no, I'm pretty sure it's things like that. That's why I'm single now.
So I contained my enthusiasm, but truthfully.
Oh, you were just happy.
One of my boys!
Yeah.
Wins his first singles title.
Yes.
So that's cool. Because eventually someone was going to have to do it.
Well, yeah.
Ishii can't keep coming over here. So.
No. Yeah, and he's probably not going to, And like, I can't even imagine what flying is like for Ishii.
So Ring of Honor, someone had to...
Yeah, someone had to take it from him.
And I was so happy it was Bobby Fish. Well, once they give him a fucking nickname...
Yeah. I know.
Like, Red Dragon's still going to be a thing, but they're clearly like...
Well, yeah. Like, we're focusing on singles for the moment. And like, that's the thing. Like, I kind of knew this was how... Well, I didn't know how it was going to end, but I kind of knew the way they were doing it, like you said. Like, Fish gets a nickname. They kept talking about Ishii never tapping. I'm like, fuck, I think Ishii's losing today. I don't know how, but he's going to lose. So.
And then he put him to sleep.
Yep.
Match number 7. Yep. This was hilarious. Mr. Wrestling 3 wants to be the Bullet Club's official ring announcer.
I loved this so fucking much.
And he spent $6,000 of his own money on a super kick counter.
Yeah.
Because the Young Bucks promised him They were going to break the record tonight for the most amount of super kicks.
The most super kicks ever. And
the world's largest super kick party.
Yeah.
So they spent this entire match
waiting for the fucking
super kicks. It was the Young Bucks and the God.
I loved it. Yeah.
Taking on what I named the Time Gun Hippie Collective.